The Crowded Room is widely considered a tough watch due to its heavy subject matter, but it features career-defining performances from Tom Holland and Emmy Rossum. While critics initially panned the show for its slow pacing and 10-episode length, audience reception has been much more positive, particularly praising the emotional depth of the later episodes.
I like roles that really scare me, that I don't know if I can pull them off or not. It kind of feels like an emotional Everest that I need to climb.
Tom Holland has been remarkably transparent about the filming of The Crowded Room, characterizing the 10-month shoot as a period that pushed him to his absolute breaking point. While he took on the project to challenge himself with a more mature, dramatic role, he admits that the production eventually broke him mentally and physically. This was largely due to the intensity of playing Danny Sullivan, a character grappling with severe trauma and dissociative identity disorder. He began to lose sight of his own identity, leading to a personal meltdown at home where he felt a desperate physical need to shave his head just to get rid of the character and feel like himself again. He described the process of getting back to reality after the cameras stopped rolling as one of the most difficult transitions of his career. The emotional weight of the performance was compounded by a highly stressful and hostile working environment. In retrospect, Holland revealed that the set was not a very harmonious place and was filled with constant animosity. He noted that the cast and crew were frequently butting heads and arguing, which created a tense atmosphere that went far beyond the standard creative friction of a film set. For Holland, this was especially taxing because he was also serving as an executive producer for the first time. This meant that, while he was trying to stay in an emotionally vulnerable state for his character, he also had to handle high-stakes logistical crises, such as equipment failures and the chaos of shooting on location in New York City.
Dealing with the issues that come with that, it was tough. It was really tough. I mean, the show really broke me. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. It's very rewarding, though. I'm really proud of it and the end result. And I got to be honest, I don't think I've ever been so excited to get something out there.
Throughout this period, Holland was also navigating his first year of sobriety, which he credits as the only reason he was able to survive the production. He admitted that the stress of the hostile set made him consider drinking again, but he realized that alcohol would only make his mental health worse.
The wildest rumor that I've ever heard about myself is recently that I decided to become sober after having a meltdown on set, which is wildly untrue. I decided to give up drinking long before I stepped onto set at The Crowded Room. I was really lucky I did so. I think had I been drinking during this show, it would have been a very different experience. So that's probably the craziest one I've heard in a while.
Despite the show being met with harsh critical reviews upon release, which he described as a kick in the teeth, he remained defensive of the project's message. He joked that his experience as a long-suffering Tottenham Hotspur fan prepared him for the disappointment of the reviews, and he focused instead on the positive audience reception and the fans who felt represented by the show's themes. Ultimately, the cumulative pressure of the acting, the producing, the on-set drama, and the emotional toll of the subject matter forced Holland to take a one-year hiatus from acting immediately after production wrapped.
I mean, I tried everything, but it was pretty hard to let go of. You know, I'm normally very good at leaving my work at work and being myself at home, but this is the first time in life where it's kind of bled into one.
He needed that time to disappear, spend time with his family, to regain his sense of self. He has since stated that while he is immensely proud of the work, he would never want to repeat the experience of filming under those specific conditions again. The project served as a massive learning curve for him, both in terms of the boundaries he needs to set as an actor and the kind of environment he wants to foster as a producer in the future.